Baki is an anime series about a boy named Baki, loved martial arts. He was on his way to kill his father. And today we come to the facts of this anime. A world in Baki. It started when the most powerful man in the world, Junjiro Hanma, is getting bored because he has a rival date. Instead of searching in vain, he solved the problem by giving birth to a child with his own genes. Then training. Let him be his rival in the future. Even if it's pure martial arts. The power of the characters in this movie. Normal people in the real world. Maybe I can't imagine. The punching stone broken brick. Fall the shockwave generator down the giant monsters. Resurrecting the dead. Even using their hands to defeat the entire armored fleet. It can still happen. The main purpose of the series is the desire of the Baki Hanma about beating his father to death. You're constantly training so you can beat him. But still not old enough to beat him. For 56-year-old Yujiro wanted to try his hand and went to the battlefield. The battle he fought in was the American War. In Vietnam, he supported Vietnam to fight the US. And at the same time, Jack's mother was dying. World Year in be a key to celebrate martial arts as an art form, with morality, living with many senior martial artists, represented by different schools. But in this world, no matter how many martial arts there are, strength and stand on the higher trust. Under the ultimate power, every trick is trash. The 6th of June. I always thought he was a male. Especially this movie. That's why he's more masculine than he is. Then he'll match it. Let him always be the most masculine. 7 Yujiro want more powerful rivals in the future. So maybe he didn't just have one or two. Maybe he has other children. Falling all over the world. There may even be animals with beans and beans. Monsters of all kinds should also, as long as it's strong. This guy is suspicious. How many martial arts are there in BAK? There are no official statistics. There are also some homemade schools. It's like sending mad dogs to play. Jackhammers dental specialists. But at least 20 martial arts have emerged. It's like karate, Shinjinkai Kung Fu, Chinese sumo boxing, Cloudy Thai objects, Brazilian Jutsu, Aikido, Kendo, mixed martial arts, Sambo, street martial arts, kickboxing, traditional Japanese martial arts, acupressure points, supernatural martial arts. 9 Baki originally had reddish-brown hair. I don't know if he'll dye it later, or being beaten to the point of being genetically modified. Later, the hair became black. 10 Yujiro killed Baki's mother, the woman he loved the most, in order to foster hatred in the Baki's head. Later, he would have the courage to beat himself up. Yujiro loves it. 11 in this. Whatever. If you're a Japanese citizen, just keep your face up. They can win other countries. 12 euros. He punched his hand to the ground to stop an earthquake in Japan and success. 13 Aliva in US prison. He's got his own room that's revered by everyone. He even raised his fat wife with chutney inside. Too lucky to be eaten. Comfortable to use items, their lead beam. These stubborn prisoners have almost absolute power. But he's not a prison guard or anything. It's a prisoner, it's Guo. 14 times. The same recovery. The trauma of this movie has to be said to be the greatest of the century. Serious injuries such as a broken arm, muscle tears, broken bones throughout the body. It can heal in a few days, even just a few hours. But when it heals, it's stronger than it was before the injury, unless you can't grow back your arms and legs. If you were my name, it would be different. All 15 characters were once invincible. Until I met Bak. Except for his father. 16 prisoners in the US. Breaking the prison like a meal without seeing AI come to catch the temple. 17 out there are 100 men and a chimpanzee. The victory is almost always in favor of the chimpanzee. In Baki, chimpanzees are not only super strong, they also have martial arts. But Baki's father played solo and hit him like you did. This rafter must be alone Yujiro. Accept 100 new chimpanzees. 18 Baki is a fighter. It can absorb a lot of flowers. Martial arts of other schools. AI poisonous attack. He can learn and apply it right away. The only person you lost was your father. He doesn't just know every martial art, but also in astronomy. Under the geographic wall. Between the mind, the knowledge and the medicine, the mathematics, the physics, geographic history, political society. He's all high school. It's not just martial arts like my son. 19 underground matches outside the law that take place in public. Sometimes people die without seeing the police involved. 20 Red. Before he became a martial artist, he was a monk. After he grew up, it seems like he's finished. I don't practice or keep any precepts. They like to punch each other. Eating salmon meat restores strength like normal people. There's only the emotional part. Then he's cool with any AI. Maybe he doesn't like girls either. 21 for the strong. In this movie, there is a pretty formidable blow. That's the brain shake. The fighter punches the enemy in the head, so that his brain is constantly banging against the skull, leading to brain injury. 20 to 1 of the potions said to play dirty. It is forbidden in real life to punch balls. Oh my god, that sounds bad. In this movie, the fighter take advantage of this weakness. Others to push hard on people's balls. 23 most of the guys in this movie. They also play to increase their strength, but they don't play things that the law forbids. That's playing all sorts of endogenous drugs, like Baki taking endorphins, Gar playing adrenaline. Yujiro plays both horny men testosterone, Jack Nostero X4. The only father who plays contraband is this old man. Mr. Cuny Matsu Master assassinated him sucking scales for his head. 20 for British Biko prehistory. I met a reporter in a crowded place. It's unclear if he has any descendants. If so, it will be a formidable opponent in the future. 25 Resto is a Chinese kung fu master. But when he lost his leg, he became a fighter. Professional boxing in a short time. This is something few AI can do. The 26-second Sakun are considered the sumo gods. He's so strong that he's described. Hand grip power up to 100,000 ATM, equivalent to 100 T. Can even squeeze hard, to the point where the coal turns into a diamond. 27 After Resu died, his life never ended. He took ISCA to a monster fighting game world. But this guy doesn't have a system. I've never played a game either. Photo use. His physical strength attacks many. The boss of this world. 28 Retsu desperately wants to fight Yujiro, but never had that chance. After witnessing the true power of Yujiro, then he raises an invisible fear. I was scared but still wanted to fight. It was his lifelong wish. In the world, Sky, he's satisfied with the scabies snail there. 29. Familiar American presidents have appeared in this story, but there are names that are very convoluted to avoid offense, like George Bush or Barack Obama, BDM or Mr. Trump. The common point is that American presidents have been the father of 2 ghost bullying, 30 jackhammers for wanting to be tall. So we did the scissor surgery, height from 1 meter 9 ba up to 2 meters. 43 paradoxical things are at an extraordinary rate of increase in height by that medicine, that the jackhammer wasn't anaphylactic, weak in connection, or slow down, but he's much faster than normal. 31 Though there are those who fight each other very violently from the street until the ring, but it's very rare for someone to die. There were 2 rare cases of death. Baki's mother was strangled by Mr. Yujiro, and Mr. Red Sute doesn't fight the #1 swordsman in Japan. Musashi was hacked to death by him. 32 Large. They are so close that they can use their titanium teeth in the middle of the sword, slashing at the high speed of a super swordsman. 33 Motobi is the only guy who wants to protect Yujiro's safety. Make Yujiro go crazy thinking he's being insulted. Severe humiliation. 30 for Jack Hanma. You always have to eat a huge amount of food to be able to maintain body growth. His main food is mostly meat, but the better with bones. He chewed his bones like a biscuit. No pieces left. One by one, he ate a whole pig. 35 One of the greatest powers in the world. This series is the imagination, Orochi. I can imagine that my joints have countless burns. To hit as ROI, the characters imagine themselves raw rivals to beat each other. Baki's father used his back to create a demonic illusion. Even Baki. He also calls his will embodied as Susanoo. Punch the father. BA6 be a key to break through a new kind of power by having sex with you. This one is 18+, so look for it yourself. 37 Bitkwai Aliva, although famously in prison, but when there's something urgent in the world, like war or catching those who are too strong, then he can be hired and flown his own plane, working as a VIP. Once the job is done, go back to prison. 38. In this movie, the cops and the FBI are shit. The fighters fighting in the middle of the street couldn't catch the prisoners. It's like opening the door, going out. There's no way to get it back. Then it's up to the fighters to figure it out. 39 years in prison. The world's most dangerous man escapes to Japan. They all have a common purpose. It's about finding 7 defeats through combat. But no boy dares to find Junjiro. I'm just trying to find Baki with the same guys. 43 American families. Baki Tei's grandfather didn't fight an American company on an island. Juniro defeats American troops on the battlefield, and Baki kidnaps the President of the United States. For common fads just need grafting. Skin or organ transplant from another person is highly likely. If it doesn't fit, it can be discarded. The lake is very large. Even if those parts don't get rid of, the transplanted part will be much weaker. However, in Baki Orichi has been transplanted, the arm of the penny. Not only is he not getting weaker, he's getting stronger faster. Moreover, the arm of the penny has a subconscious memory, can automatically raw the default Kenbo moves of the image, without Orichi ordering. 40 Tadapio Orichi is a former martial arts legend. Gypsy Rare A I dare to touch. There are only a few competitors. But through the time of BA, where the perverts grow out like mushrooms, now even the top 10, you can't touch it with your feet. 43 The devil's back is the shape of the devil's face. Appears whenever the owner reaches a mental state, and fight the ultimate. The demon face is considered a special feature of the Hanma family. 40 For Biko is the only non-hammer. The devil on his back. It's very likely. His ancient clan is also the ancestor of the hammer. 45 Musashi Swordsman. Considered invincible, he did not lose a battle after his resurrection. However, he has not been seriously challenged to Yuniru. The chances are they're still down if the two guys actually play together. What does Yuniru do? He doesn't have an official job. But money is spent, guys. That's because he gets paid monthly by the United States. Grant freedom. It's even legal if there's a violation in the United States. For 7 J Guevara is a former pirate. Image taken from the famous Seiichi Guevara. He's so strong that he's described. He's one of 3 men alive, more powerful than a machine gun. 48 Alive or ever punch Jun Yu Ailvaru. So powerful that all GPS, navigation system, the whole world is rocked and broken. 49 Yunero, who can withstand heavy artillery. Alone against the modern US armed forces. But he's also been held up by a net. Then he was drugged and paralyzed. It's really strange. 50. The US government recognizes Juniro as a living biological weapon. It's more powerful than any current military or technology. Rumor has it that only atomic boron may raw kill Juniro.